Hi everyone, welcome back to another Wednesday Coding Minds Project Book Conference. So the hosts for tonight are Angel, Terrence, and I, and tonight's presenter is Heidi. Heidi is a junior in high school, and she has made a mobile puzzle game app designed for older audiences to prevent senile dementia, also known as Alzheimer's. So studies have shown that intellectual activities and being mentally active may help lower risks of getting Alzheimer's. And Heidi has found a way to combat that using her app. So without further delay, Heidi will be demonstrating her app. So Heidi, when you're ready, you can share your screen and turn on your camera and begin.
So this is my app and it's called Puzzle Detective. So a short introduction. So hi, my name is Heidi Teng and I am 16 years old. I'm currently a junior at Mayfield Senior School, and recently I developed an interest in computer science after taking the course at school. So I started working on this project during the summer, and I was inspired to create this game when looking at the current circumstances with the pandemic. So because of quarantine, I've noticed that many family and friends are isolated from their loved ones. This puzzle game hopes to give people, especially the elderly, the opportunity to work their brains when solving the puzzle, as well as having the joy of seeing pictures of their familiar ones. This game is not limited to only elderly, and it can be enjoyed among friends, relatives, and more. The difference between my puzzle game and others is that my game creates motivation. For example, it can be hard sometimes to convince elderly to play a game. However, when they do find out that solving the puzzle will reveal an image of their children or grandchildren, there is an exciting emotion that arises which will encourage them to complete the puzzle. So these two images are the login and register page, and this will be the page that a person will encounter when they open the app. So on the left is a picture of a login page, and the purpose of having a login page is to have a main account where the account holding all the images can be accessed by all. A family or a shared account is needed because without it, the person on the receiving end is not going to be able to see the puzzle that needs to be unsolved. The picture on the right is the sign up page or register page when the shared account has not yet been created. So once a person is logged in, this is the next page that will be found, and this is the home page. Here there are two options, the upload new image and load image buttons. So when the upload image button is clicked, this will pop up, and there are two options on the bottom left corner. The user can either take a picture on the spot using the camera icon, or they can choose to upload an image from their photo gallery using the other icon. So once a picture is taken or uploaded, the user will then have the option to choose to crop the image or upload it to the database. So these are the images. And then this is the load image page. So this will pop up when the load image button is clicked. And as you can see here, I have already uploaded two images prior, and all of which has their own separate buttons. So the +1 button is a 2x2 puzzle, and the +2 is a 3x3 puzzle. And then the trash can icon, when clicked, will delete the picture. So as explained earlier, the +1 button is a 2x2 and the +2 button is a 3x3 puzzle. So in this example, the picture on the left is the complete family portrait, and it will be jumbled up based on which level you guys choose. And the two pictures on the right illustrate an example of a 2x2 puzzle and a 3x3 puzzle. So when completed, the user will then see a completed page with the trophy that says congratulations, and then the user can then decide to either go back and choose a different level or restart the puzzle. So some future development ideas. So on the loaded page, I would like to have another option where the user can send an image link to different online social media platforms. When the link is shared and the other person opens it, it will bring them to the puzzle screen and then solve the puzzle on the spot without seeing the actual picture. I believe by doing this, there will be a more exciting environment for both the sender and the player. Another idea is to have a notification sent out to all users sharing the same account when the new image is uploaded. Therefore, the person who uploaded the picture does not have to tell the receiver directly that the new image is ready for them to be solved. So now I'm going to show a demo of what a person will do when they open the app. So because the simulation is a little bit slower, I pre-recorded how it works. In the video, I will describe what a person will see and how they will navigate themselves using the app. So I'm gonna first page that a user will see when they first click on the app. And this is the login page, which consists of the login and the register. But since I already have my own account set up, I'm going to press login. So after pressing the login, you will see the home page, and it has a welcome back. And it has two buttons, the upload new image and the load image. So first, I'm going to click on the upload new image, which will bring you here. So here, the user can either upload an image from their photo gallery using this icon, or take a picture on the spot and upload that image using the camera icon. And I'm going to click on the camera icon for this demonstration. So here, I'm just going to take a picture, pressing this, and then I'm going to press OK. So then here, the user is highly recommended to do the cropping, because as you can see here, the cropping has the 1-to-1 ratio, and that ratio ensures that there is a correct format for the puzzle and it won't have a weird dimension. So the cropping is very important for organization. So you're just going to choose which part of the photo you want, and I'm going to press OK. And then after that, you're going to press upload to the database. So this image will appear in the load image button. So after you see the 100%, you're going to go back and click on the load images. And you can see the image that I uploaded is right here. These are all the other images that I have already uploaded prior. So the +1 is level 1, and that's a 2x2 puzzle. And +2 is level 2, and that's a 3x3 puzzle. So first, I'm going to click on the +1 to show what it looks like. And as you can see, it's a 2x2 puzzle. So it's already in numerical order, and those numbers help a person to show which image goes where and in which corner. So I'm just going to show here, since it's already solved, and you see this, congratulations. So I'm going to go back and press restart so I can show you what the 3x3 looks like. So that's level 2, and as you can see, there are a lot more boxes, and the photo is more split up, and it is overall just more complicated, and it will take more time, but that's the point of having this a little bit more challenging to work the brain. But I'm not going to solve this because this will take a while, so this just wanted to give you an idea of what a 3x3 would look like. So I'm going to go back, and the third button is a trash can icon, and when you click on it, that image will disappear. So that image was deleted. And now I'm going to show you the code. So this is the login page code. This is all of it. That was the first page a person will see, and also the register, which is here in name sign up. So that's all the code. And then the main screen or the home page, here's all of it. And then the upload image button, all of that, all over here. And the load page is all over here. Yeah, and this is all my code for that. And that's it. Thank you. Okay, so thank you for listening about my project. And if you have any questions, please ask.
Yep, so now we're going to move on to Q&A. So how long did it take you to make this project?
I started this project in the summer, I think around, late June and starting early July. And I think we probably finished in December, and we used the rest, like the few weeks for proofreading.
So we have some questions in the chat if you want to check that out.
Okay. What is the max amount of puzzle pieces? So for now, we only have a 2x2 and a 3x3, but I think in future development, I would like to have more complicated levels just for fun, and also just to ensure that there is more like theirs is more working of the brain, and it can be a little bit more complicated in that way. What app did you use? So I used Dart as the language, and we use Flutter to ensure that all of this is carried out. How do you make the buttons? So I can show in the code. Let me exit out of here. So let's say like in the login page, we have, there should be, there is like these like push within, there are like raise button. I just need to find like right here, like raise button, and then having like, I can like design which color I want, how big I want it, and like what the text say. And these are like all the buttons, and there are multiple within each page depending. So like the login will have it, the sign up will have this raise button, and so will the home page. Can we download the thing? I am planning on publishing it either, I think I'm planning on publishing it either on this Friday or sometime early next week. Can you send the Pastebin link for the code? Yeah, I'm really planning on having it published very soon, within this month, definitely. What's the name? It's called Puzzle Detective.
Okay, cool. If you were to upload it, would you upload it on both Apple Store and the Google Play Store?
Yes, I'm planning on making it available on iOS and Android, or like the Google Play.
Andy asks, can you put it in a web page?
Yeah, I think I'm planning on probably creating like a little website that will have more information on it, and like different things where it is available online, but I haven't got to that point yet. I think what I'm focusing on right now is to just get this published by as soon as I can.
So what is the reason why you specifically chose Alzheimer's?
So I have a grandparent, and he sometimes has trouble, and I know a lot of elderly people do have sometimes as they get older. It's a little bit harder like remembering things and all that, and I really do think that combating that with a puzzle game helps them work the mind, especially because my grandpa, he plays chess, which is like a very like strategic kind of game, and it really does help him move his brain a little bit, especially because it's quarantine and we're not allowed to see him as often. So we still want him to, move his brain, and he gets really excited about that. And I wanted to provide another platform or a little game for him to also move. And it was more of a personal experience, but I thought about a more broad about what this project can be directed to. And I found, yeah, it does work for elderly, but I think it kind of works for everyone. And
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
I think someone asked in the chat if you did the whole thing yourself.
Oh, no, I got some help from Mr. Lee. I think he's on here. He did help me a lot with understanding the concept within the code, and I've learned a lot in this process. The hardest part of this project, I actually went in, I didn't know a lot about the language, and it did take me a little bit to understand, and I was given portions of the code where I had to code myself, and then I come into class next time, and then we would try to like debug and figure out like what I did wrong. And I guess it was a really big improvement project. By improving and learning from my mistakes, I started to understand the language a little bit better. The easiest part of this project, I think, just the designing part and having like making it more appealing. I think that was probably the easiest part of this project.
How long did this take you?
I started in late June, like early July, and I didn't finish it until recently.
What are some future improvements you would like to make?
I would like it to, I think my slide for future. So yes, I would like to have it incorporated into other social media platforms. So when a link is sent to different platforms, they can click on it immediately and it would take them to the puzzle page. So they wouldn't have a preview what the image is supposed to be like. And I think that just creates an even more exciting environment for people to solve the puzzle. And another one is to have like a notification. So when a new image is uploaded, the person who uploaded the image doesn't directly have to tell the receiver that it's uploaded, and they can see it on themselves, and probably creating a lot more like complicated versions just to challenge the mind a bit. What do you like most about your project? I think I really like the purpose behind it. I think a lot of people are definitely affected by the pandemic, and I think that this is something that will keep people encouraged and, you know, focused during the pandemic and having fun. What part took you the longest time? I think everything itself took an equal amount of time. I don't think there was a specific part where I spent a lot of time on. I think each portion of the app did take a long time itself, and there wasn't a single thing that took longer than the other.
What did you like least about your project?
I'm sorry, can you please repeat that?
What did you like least about your project?
Something least? I don't think I dislike anything about my project. I think they all equally have something in equal importance. I think they all stand out in its own way, and I don't think there's really anything that I dislike about it. Can you send the link of the download so I can? Yes, I will send you a link of the download when it comes out. Promise.
I think that your idea is definitely really, really cool. And it's a very interesting way of solving a problem that often goes unaddressed. Do you have any ideas for future projects that you want to work on? Or do you want to stick to improving this project for now?
I think for now, I kind of want to improve this project, and when it does come to an end of like my satisfaction, then I think I can start thinking of something new. But I think for now, I'm just gonna stick with this until like it's completely done.
Definitely. Very creative.
Thank you.
I think there's another question in the chat, but I think you already answered that just now.
Yeah.
So, I guess if we don't have any other questions, then can end it.
Yeah. Thank you guys for listening to my project. And if you have any more questions that you think of after this meeting, my email is presented on the screen, so you can email me then. But I hope all of you guys have a great night or morning, depending where you are. Thank you for coming today.
All right, thank you.
Before you guys go, please follow us on our Twitter at Coding Minds Academy and our Facebook Coding_Minds, and our new Instagram Coding Minds Academy. So that's it for tonight's Coding Minds project presentation. Thank you for presenting and sharing your project. Tune in next week for another Coding Minds project conference, and we'll see you then. We want to thank you on behalf of Coding Minds and have a great evening.